Hi, everyone. Hey. Hold on, I just got to do a couple of technical things real quick. Hey. How's everyone doing? Hi. I'm back with the pop-ups. So this is not a general reading. If you would like to get a one-question personal reading done, check the description box below. You can send $30 to my PayPal. And in the notes section, you can, hi everyone. So exciting. Ludivia, if you would like to have that question answered, you can send the $30 to my PayPal in the description box below, or you can do it over the super chat. PayPal's easier because I can keep track of it. Hi, Alley Cats. I'm glad you're here, Shanika. It's actually my son's hoodie. Otherwise, I would gladly give it to you because I am the person that would give you the shirt off my back, but it's my son. So you would have to fight him for it. I can't find this sweatshirt anywhere. Like, we got it for him that day, and I really wish I would have grabbed my own, and I didn't. Did I finally get your payment through PayPal? What is the name under? The Real Deal? One, two, three, four, five. I have 5. I want to see if Melanie Martinez is here first. She actually paid the other night. I don't know. Andrea, if you want to send me, like, email me the receipt for it. I haven't seen it. Was it the other night? I don't see anything with Andrea. I don't see it. Sorry. I'll have to look into, I mean, if you sent it a couple of weeks ago, I'll have to look into it. If you can send me the receipt of it or like a snapshot, like email that to me. I've been using the Golden Universal Tarot. I don't know, Andrew, you'll have to send me a snapshot of it. I can't really look for it right now, especially if it was a couple weeks ago. You can send money via Super Chat if you do not have PayPal. For some reason, my phone's taking forever. So I do have 5 spots left. You're welcome, Brent. I'm glad that you guys are here. Hi. So the first ones that I have, I want to make sure that everybody's here for the people that sent money early. So I need Melanie. Is Melanie here? I need Melanie. I need Rachel, Josette, Brittany, and Tiarna. If you look at the description box below the video, you can see where my PayPal link is. It's very easy. You just click on the PayPal link and you can send it over. Oh, I know. I stopped watching it when we got to, like, when the overtime hit, or not overtime, but you know what I mean. When it got to that point, I was like, no. When there was like 2 minutes left and they were ahead, it's like, no, it's not gonna happen. So hi. Josette's here. Yay. Rachel's here. Yay. Rachel, Josette. I need Brittany, Tiarna, and Melanie. Miss Purple, who are you? You say here. I don't know who that is. If you're one of those names. Hi, everyone. Yep, only 5 spots left. Tiarn is here. Brittany is Miss Purple. I got to write that down. I'll forget. I'm like, who's Miss Purple? Rage. I don't know what Rage On is. Mosey, did you put that Mossy? I don't even know how to say that. Did you put that in one of the comments? Hi, Art. Artie. Thank you, Valentina. I appreciate that. But this is, if you want to have a personal reading, a 1-question personal reading, it is $30. I'm not sure if that was sent for that, but thank you. Anyways, how did the new moon do for everyone? Hi, Andrew. Oh, I'm actually starting my own t-shirts, hoodies, yoga stuff, and such. Intuition Goddess, if you check the description box below, you can see the PayPal link. Like, it's very easy. You just click on my PayPal link and you can send it over. So now I have 4, another Rachel. So Melanie's still not here. Poor girl. Like, she keeps on missing this. Good. I'm glad that you're feeling hopeful. It was rough yesterday. It was very heavy energy yesterday. I'm just letting everybody get in here and get settled and such and get their payments in so I'm not distracted by, oh, there's Melanie. Yay. Okay, Valentina, we'll get you in after that. Don't send your question over until I ask for it. Jolie Bell is the second Rachel. Thank you for letting me know. I never would have known that. Melanie, I see you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm like, I don't want her to miss it again. I'm not doing general readings tonight, by the way. Yeah, it was really dark yesterday. Like, I mean, the dark moon was very fitting. It was so dark yesterday. Bonita, okay. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for the millionth time. If you want to have a 1-question reading, check the description box below and send $30 to my PayPal, or you can send it through Super Chat, but I would rather you do it below. I have 3 spots left. Poor Melanie. Oh, there's no way I would have been able to do the State of the Union. I would be throwing things at the television. I'm not getting into politics. We're not talking politics. You're welcome, Bonita. I could not function yesterday either. Okay. 1, 2, okay. I can take one more spot and that's it. I'm full after that. And that's actually way over. Truth, Love, and Connection. I don't know what that first name is, but we will. Oh, that's Intuition Goddess. Fantastic. Intuition Goddess. Janelle. And Lauren. Only 1 spot. And that's actually like going over my 10, but all right, Melly. Melly's the last one. Okay, let's get this started. I'm so excited. These are so fun to do. I know, I saw you. I saw it, intuition. I saw it on when I clicked on the thing, the thingy. Wow, Alan, thank you for putting that out there. I only have a couple spots left for that tarot class too. But yeah, no more spots for tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to do this again next week. Kind of depends. Okay, Melanie. I don't remember, Melanie, what your question is. Do you want to put it on here? Do you want to put it up here? Put this on Do Not Disturb. A blue wrench thing. Oh, here, Arthur. Artie. Just going to call you Artie. There you go. I'm sorry. I mean, there were like 5 people that signed up for it before Artie, I just gave you one. Mr. I don't even know how you say your last name. Good. Okay, where's Melanie? I need Melanie's question. But Artie, that comes with a lot of responsibility. You have to make sure you take care of the chat since I can't watch it. Okay, is your soulmate coming back anytime soon? Is Melanie's soulmate coming back anytime soon? I feel like you're in a really balanced place right now. That's true. Abuse it. But Artie won't. He won't lose. He won't abuse it. He's a Virgo, Cal. Details. So, Melanie, I feel like you're really balanced out with Justice and the 4 of Wands. And I feel like you've done this for yourself. And so I actually want to say, do you really want your soulmate to come back? Because I feel like you've gotten to a place in your life where the karma is so balanced. Do you want to bring back old karma? I mean, I really want you to be honest with yourself and ask you that question, because I feel like if he were to come back into your life, you would go through a same cycle all over again. Cal's a Taurus. So he's only kidding. I'm the only Virgo he really likes, honestly. But Allie's good too. Melanie, I don't know if your soulmate is a Capricorn, but it's just, I don't know. I want you to think long and hard if you even want him to. I feel like he will show back up. I feel like he will come back around, but I think you're going to have really big boundaries, because you've already brought in, you've already brought balance to your life. Oh, well, and is he a water sign? People really look into their dream state like it's reality. And that kind of bothers me a little bit, because sometimes it's your subconscious really like wanting to manifest something. Okay, he's a Capricorn. He's really super emotional right now. And I feel like if he were to come back into your life right now, it would knock you off balance. I also feel like he's been dreaming about you too. It's hard for me to do this, because I always like to look at people and say X's are X's for a reason. And it seems almost unproductive, because the place that you're in right now is so good. Whether you actually recognize that or not, the place that you're in right now is really good. Let's see. Pull a couple more. Yeah, I want you to love on yourself right now. I want you to give back to yourself right now. He is in a place where he's really super emotional, and I kind of feel like he's grappling with some issues of his own. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like he's grappling with some issues of his own. And if he were to come back in your life right now, it would just be the same old cycle that you guys went through before. And that's not fun. Like, you don't want to, you have to be a completely different person, and he has to be a completely different person, because you don't want to have the same relationship that you had before. You want to have a brand new, so I don't see him coming back anytime soon. I see you balancing your life out, loving yourself, and allowing for a more positive outlook on things. In your own, yeah. I feel like it's time for you to kind of, it's so hard for me to say this to people, because I'm like such a firm believer in not holding on to things that, like, I don't care if you're having dreams. I don't care if you think he's a twin flame. I don't care if you think he's a soulmate. I don't care. Like, if there are reasons why you guys aren't together, it's because it was toxic. It's because it didn't work. It's because you weren't compatible anymore. And you have to allow yourself to heal and go on your own journey. Okay? So, I mean, I'm sorry to say that to you, but I honestly don't feel like he's coming back anytime soon. And I feel like it's time for you to allow yourself, because he's got some issues, some serious, serious issues. Sorry, Melanie. I hate being the person that has to say that to people. It's like not my favorite part of this job. But you have to understand that it's actually kind of a good, I mean, it's a good thing. Like, you don't need to have toxic energy in your life. You just don't. Really, really, really work on yourself right now, Melanie, because you're coming to a place of so much more abundance than where you were. Okay. Oh, I hate when I do that. My PayPal makes me do the face recognition. All right, Rachel. Is Rachel here? Sorry, Melanie. Cry it out, man. Let it go. Cry it out. Hi, Rachel. When will your special human come into your life? I feel like it's an air sign, and I feel like it's going to happen during a social event. So we have the King of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups. Rachel. Whoa. I said your name, and that card like flew out. Have you been waiting for a really long time for somebody to show up in your life, Rachel? I feel like it's going to happen. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. So first of all, okay. First of all, I feel like your friends are in cahoots with this. I don't know like what's going, but with the Three of Cups here, I also have 3 women. And I feel like people have been looking for you. Like people are trying to find your perfect match, right? The 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. And I have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups all right here. I feel like this, like literally I'm seeing the Golden Girls in my head right now because I want to say that I feel like they're like, no, we're going to set you up with the perfect guy. Something your sister would do. I feel like somebody's looking for you. Also, if there's somebody's like birthday or celebration or something coming up like that, possibly while you're traveling, that's when you're going to meet him. I don't know. A dark moon Lilith around this week. She's always around. She's in Aquarius right now. I'm not taking any more questions. I don't know if anybody else sent another payment, but no more. I'm like, no more. I'm getting sidetracked. Rachel, so I feel like if you are either going on vacation, somebody's helping you with this. You have people like trying to find the perfect person for you. But I feel like you're picky too. I feel like you're being really picky, and that's why, yeah, that's why you feel like that's why this is taking so long to happen, because it's almost like you made a list and either people aren't good enough for you, like every single time. Yeah, stop making the list. Like you gotta, like, don't do the list thing. Because this 5 of Pentacles makes me feel like every single person isn't good enough. Like nobody's good enough for Rachel, which is perfectly fine. Like if nobody's good enough for Rachel, then nobody's good enough for Rachel, the ones that are coming around. But if that's everybody, that's what's taking so long. I want you to throw the list away and just let it organically happen. Like they don't have to have perfect teeth because that can be fixed, right? They don't have to be a certain height. I mean, you can have high standards when it comes to like character. And I mean, if you, please don't beg me to do another question. Please don't beg me to do more readings because I have a limit for a reason because of my energy. Okay. I have a limit, like, please don't do that to me because it like breaks my heart. It makes me feel really guilty. So please don't do that, please. That's like that's like forcing your way in, and that really, and it'll irritate the hell out of me, and I won't do these anymore if I have people doing that. So I feel like there needs to be a little bit more balance in your life, and the big crocodile tears aren't going to help either. So Rachel, use the organic method instead of writing a list and letting it happen. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a really big shift for you, and it's going to happen in a couple. And I wanted to say 2 months before, but I feel like it's going to be about 2 to 3 months, maybe even possibly during this summer. I feel like you're going on vacation and you'll meet the person then. Okay. But with this Wheel of Fortune, the only way that you can shift the energy is if you allow it to move fluidly, Rachel, and not like try and like make a list or anything like that. And like, I feel like it needs to be a more organic thing for you to do. Okay. Did that help? I don't know. Did that help? I feel like I was distracted in the middle there, which kind of drove me a little bit insane, but I'm not taking any more questions. No more questions. Please do not ask me. Oh, good. And I think that that's when it's going to happen, is when you're on vacation. Okay. And like, really, you know, don't be so super picky. All right. Josette. Is it Josette? Is that how you say it? Or Jose? You know. I need your question, Josette. Where should I focus my attention to increase my income? Home baking and or home fragrance and decors. All of the above. Don't limit yourself. Oh, good. Josette is, it's a beautiful name. I'm just like, I don't even know how to say that. Thanks, Cal. It really does. I'll have to look for the email in a minute. I'm like right in the middle of something. Am I gonna have to just like shut it down? And it's weird. I feel like things are really weird tonight. Like everybody's being really pushy. And I'm not sure I like that energy. I almost want everybody to like breathe and like burn some sage in their environment. Because I haven't looked at my phone to see if I got your email. So I'm not sure. I'm not really going to shut it down. I just need everybody to calm down a little bit. Because I get like the excited stuff, but I can't do readings when I'm being pushed. Yeah, people are really desperate and I understand that. But again, like I can't, I mean, like be nice. Be nice to the psychic. Be nice, please. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Okay. Joe, don't limit yourself. I feel like you shouldn't limit yourself. A cake out of the blue, right? Well, and that's the funny thing, because I feel like you've been on a really long road. So we have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. And I feel like you've been on a really, like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing anyways. And it's not, I don't think it's a question of what you should be doing. I feel like it's a question of allowing yourself to like brand yourself to do it all, you know, and the more you're able to brand yourself to do it all, then you can grow and have more people working for it. You know what I mean? It's like make it one big brand and like branch yourself out in all different ways, right? That's what the 8 of Pentacles is making me feel like. I feel like if you just focus on one thing, because it's all your passion, like you want to do all of it. You want to make pretty things. Right. See, and that's the thing is I don't drink. Like I don't drink out. I had alcohol for New Year's Eve. But that's like I breathe and I use sage. Like breathing techniques and sage works for me. Yeah, don't make yourself small right now, Joe. Don't make yourself small. Do people call you Joe? Well, you do, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't want you to spread yourself thin. Like, that's not what I'm asking you to do. I just want you to like make sure that you are allowing yourself to do what you love to do. So people call you Joey and Joe, because I just want to keep calling you Joe. Like, I don't even want to call like Josette. But instead of making, I mean, like the 10 of Pentacles is here. So instead of making yourself small, reach for the stars. And if you have to pull yourself back a little bit, so it's not, so you're not spreading yourself thin, you know, focus on, I don't want you to get rid of any of it, honestly. Because I feel like you can grow so much bigger. Do you have some, all right, there's somebody that doesn't like that your time is taken away from them. I feel like this King of Wands here is like mad or like gets on you about not having enough time for him. I don't know who that King of Wands would be, but I kind of want to tell him to like find time for himself. So I'm like, why do you have to depend on Joe to give you time? Oh, it's probably your adult son. It's like they want to take your time away, or they want you to, it's like you feel like you have to take care of everybody else, so you can't take care of your business. Right? That's why you're spread too thin, because you're giving so much to everybody else, you're not giving enough back to your business and yourself and what you love to do. He's an adult and he won't get out and make friends. That's so silly. I mean, I get it, but because you want more out of life, I want you to focus on what you're growing. I don't want you to, I don't want you to allow other people to tell you how to run your time. I want you to run, and I feel like that's why you're so, oh, for Pete's sake. Joe. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, because I know it's a serious thing. I get it. I'm just like, these people, this is why you feel spread thin. It's not even your business, because I feel like you could do your business, but it's all the other things that you have to do in your life. It has nothing to, because you can do all of that. You can do all of the other stuff. Yeah. So I want you to start making you a priority. I understand that you have responsibilities for other people, but first of all, your son is an adult, so he needs to start making his own decisions. And I know that you know that, and I know that I'm just kind of preaching to the choir. But your mom, I can kind of understand a little bit more if she's elderly. But you have got to start giving back to yourself, because I feel like your business could like it could be huge. It could be huge. Right? The 10 of Pentacles, huge. Like you could do a lot, but don't allow yourself to be small. Don't allow yourself to be small. All right. I hope that helped. I'm sorry that I got a little, make your son do his own thing. Like, I have 3 boys, and I swear, if they like came to me, I would be like, no, listen, no, we're not going to play that game. You need to like go do something and get out of my face. It is your time. Okay, Brittany, Miss Purple, it's your time. Meticulous Virgo. What direction should you go to align yourself on the path for your dreams? Good. I'm glad it helped. I think I pissed some people off. They left with my like very serious. Yeah, it's okay. Well, have fun. Be careful getting the groceries, Joe. I'm glad it helped. Brittany, you already know what to do. You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I tell everybody, like, when I started my channel, I was working full time, and I just went with my soul. I went with what I felt like I needed to do. I listened to my intuition. I did what I had to do to, it wasn't like, I never expected this. 100%. I know I worked in telecom, for Pete's sake. I was a project manager in telecommunications business. And when I just followed my dream. And so I feel like you're thinking about it too much. I feel like you're putting too much thought into it and not listening to your intuition. Whatever you're guided to create, whatever you're guided to create. That's what you need to do, okay? And I mean, it got to the point, like when I quit my day job, it's because I couldn't have a day job and do this at the same time. I was working until 2 in the morning to do readings. And I never thought, well, but that's the thing, Brittany, is I'm a Virgo and I was thinking too much too. So what you really have to do is meditate and shut your mind off. If you have to do guided meditations, do guided meditations. But I have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. I have the 8 of Pentacles and I have the Wheel of Fortune. It's not a matter of what direction you should go in, because you already know the direction that you need to go in. Your intuition is already telling you what content to create. Like if you really you already know what you want to do. And I'm going to keep saying that to you and like shaking my head yes, because I know that you know what you want to do. It's a matter of getting out of your head and doing it. And and I've said this like just in the last week, it doesn't have to be perfect. When I started doing, literally when I started doing videos, I started with a $400 computer and a $20 tarot deck. And that's it. Like nothing, I did not let it be perfect. And I got out of my comfort zone. That's one of the really biggest things that you have to do when you're stepping into your soul purpose. You get out of your comfort zone. You get quiet and you just do it. Instead of trying to be perfect, let the fear drive you. Being scared is an illusion. Fear is you're afraid of something that hasn't even happened yet. Like, why would you fear something that hasn't even happened yet? You have all the power to shift this wheel, and you have absolutely no idea how much power you have right now. And all you have to do is trust in yourself, get over the perfection business, because nothing is ever going to be perfect, ever, ever. And that's a Virgo saying that. You know what, though? I mean, you're speaking my story, though, Brittany, because I was like placed in that mental health box as well. And that's the thing. The only way that you get back into your creativity, like use that mental health business, getting back on track, use that to fuel the fire. You guys see what I do here on this channel. I use my experiences in life to relate to you. That's the only way that I can help you, is I heal through my experiences. Yeah, you have to push through. You have to push through. Telling a Virgo to not be perfect is like asking a mountain to move to the left a little. It's like telling a Taurus to change. It's like telling a Pisces to not be emotional. It's like, I mean, like, I don't know how else. You cannot, if you don't step out of your comfort zone, you're never going to be able to. It's like asking you to not breathe, right? Because to us, perfection is life. If we're not perfect, then we're not living. But the only way that you can create something is if you just write in and do it. And it's not going to be easy. And this is like, oh, Cal, you're a different kind of Taurus. You already changed and moved forward. Don't take it personally. Come on. You know better than that. I knew you were going to do that too. Yeah, like it's like asking an Aries to be patient. There you go. Or slow down. Or think. It's not going to be comfortable, Brittany. See that tower right there? You're manifesting and your creativity. Well, sure, your brain is telling you that perfection is unrealistic, but it goes against your very nature to not be perfect. Right? This tower is not going to be comfortable, but the only way that you're going to be able to manifest things is if you just push yourself. I mean, I can push you until I'm blue in the face, but the only person that can change your own story is you. Okay? Man, I am on I am on one tonight. Man, I am on one tonight. Sorry for my over speaking. Hi, Erica. Say hello to Erica. Lovely goddess. This side of me comes out, you know. Tiarna. Tiarna's next. How do you get some guidance? You'll have to wait until the next time around. Sunshine International. All right, Tiarna. I've already like broken hearts tonight. I don't even know. Have you met your life partner? The skin savior. Hi, Robin. I love Robin's last name. Like every single time I see Robin's last name, Bella Spirito, I like it. It's like a song. It's like saying a song. It's like the most beautiful last name I've ever heard in my life. Have you met your life partner? So, you know, typically I don't read cards in reverse, but I really noticed that when the Hierophant came out, that it was in reverse. I'm going to clarify it though, because usually the reason why I don't read cards in reverse is because I usually clarify. I know, and that's the best part, Robin, is that you didn't make it up. So I feel like whether this person is a water sign or not, I'm kind of wondering if there are things that he's doing to make you think that he's not your life partner. So I have the King of Cups, and then I have the Five of Swords, and then I have the Knight of Cups. So I'm curious if there's like conflict here, and that's why you're asking. Because because it's a personal reading, Tiarna, that's going to be a male. So even if he's not a water sign, he has a lot of water in his chart, or he just is like he's an emotional guy. Whether that's emotional in a scary kind of hardcore way, or, you know, maybe he's emotionally just doesn't show it. But I feel like there's conflict because if you had met your life partner, you would know. I feel like you would know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Scorpio moon. That's why. That's why. He's a Scorpio moon. That's why he came out as the King of Cups. So, because like, I know with my human, I don't have to really wonder how he feels about me, like ever. And he's even at a distance, like a long distance, like 1,100 miles at a distance. And I still never have to wonder how he feels about me. So it's kind of like, that's kind of how I want you to look at it. That if you have to wonder how the person feels about you or what the person thinks about you, that might be a problem. Yeah, I don't like to call, I mean, it's weird to call a 40-year-old man, you know, a boyfriend. So it's weird. You know he loves you, but he's going through it. Well, that's interesting. If you know for sure that he loves you, I mean, I don't know why you're doubting. But it feels weird. It feels off to me. Like, honestly, I got to be real with you, Tiarna. It feels off to me. I feel like you're gaining some clarity during this transformational phase. It's really hard for me to give like bad news to people. It's not that I don't think that he's good for you. I feel like right now there's nothing you can do for him because he is kind of going through a transformational phase at the moment. I mean, being a Capricorn sun, all of that stuff that's going on in Capricorn right now, I can understand it. But if he's not dealing with it really well, it's, I don't think it's a matter of whether he loves you or not. I feel like you're right. He does love you. I think right now is not the time to even question on like what the future, because he doesn't even know what his future is going to be. Like seriously, like he has absolutely no idea. That's all you can do is let the universe take the wheel. That's all you can do. And I feel like this is actually going to strengthen both of you. Yeah, this is an opportunity for both of you to be stronger. So I want you to take the opportunity right now, because are you guys, are you in separation? I feel like you're in a separation period right now. And if you are in a separation period, I want you to take this time and this opportunity to strengthen yourself. Please don't ask me if there were going to be any more questions. People have already said no more questions. Not taking any more questions, and it hurts my feelings that I have to say it. I know you're sick of waiting, but if you do the longing, waiting, desiring thing over and over and over again, that's not how you manifest. That is not how you manifest, because you're just going to manifest more of that longing, desiring, waiting. It's going to take longer. Basically, if you sit there and you're like, oh my God, how long is this going to take? Or I just want to be with him. Or why can't, you know, if you're doing that waiting game, the waiting period, you're just going to manifest more of that into your life. And it gets very, very uncomfortable. So don't do that to yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to grow, you know, and honestly, Tiarna, honestly, you could get to a point in your own growth where you don't want to wait for him anymore. And that's kind of where I was getting at. That's kind of because, like, I hate giving people the bad news of this person is not sitting, he's not waiting for you. Why are you waiting for him? And I'm not saying that he's like stepping out on you or seeing anybody else, but I 112% guarantee you that he is not sitting around waiting for you to text him. He is not sitting around waiting for your call. And the more you grow that inner strength, the more you raise your own vibration and you don't like long and desire and hope and pray and, oh my God, if you say, I'm already worthy enough for myself and I already have a higher vibration for myself, and you say that every single day, whether you believe it or not right now, you say that out loud every single day, you'll start to believe it. And you may surpass him and be like, dude, I'm better than you. I'm not going to sit around and wait for you. Hope that helped. Hope I wasn't too hard. For some reason, the readings are really harsh tonight. Like they're coming out pretty hardcore. I'm not doing it on purpose. Well, that's a 12-step program thing, Alan. Interesting. Right. At the end of the day, it is his loss. And that's like, if you're not part of my Instagram family, you should probably go over there and check out some of my Instagrams that I have recently posted. Some of the posts that I've put up, the memes that I put up, because like it is all about this new season. There are going to be some people that are real upset that they like let you down and they walked away. No more question sign on the desk. I should do that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I missed that doing the reading. No more question sign. I'm going to have my human make one for me. He's a graphic designer, so. And you have to remember that you're worth yourself. You're worth it yourself. Like you're better than just, I don't care how much you love him. I don't care how much he loves you. Again, I don't care what the label is. If you are not being treated properly, If you have to question it, no. No, 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 no. Seriously. All right. Rachel Aubrey. Jolie Bell. Whoops. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hold on a second. Rachel. All right, Rachel. Hi, what's your question? You're welcome, Tiarna. Please take care of yourself. You are on the list, Valentina. You are after Rachel. Yeah. What is you can type it here. Hi. Yes, Janelle, you are on the list. You are after Intuition Goddess. So I have Rachel, Valentina, Intuition Goddess, Janelle, Lauren, and then Melly. Which will come first, the apartment or your new husband? Okay. This is not a free session. And the questions are closed. The list for questions is closed. But we're having a really good time. Well, I've been divorced for, how long has it been? 3 years now. Are you an air sign, Rachel? Sorry, Cal. Oh my gosh. I like how everybody's like pushing my website. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You're a Taurus. Okay, well, I feel like you've been really discerning lately because you came out as an air sign. So I honestly feel like it's all going to kind of come together at the same time, which is that's why I was laughing, because I feel like the balance of your life is going to happen like all at the same time. And you might freak out a little bit. Whoever this person is that's coming into your life will be like soulmate material, right? 6 of Cups. They're going to be I almost want to say that you're going to meet the person first. But the thing is that like it's going to happen so quickly that you're going to have to make a decision, because I feel like you're not even going to have to wait for the apartment. I feel like there's going to be a house thing that like a house, like you guys end up living together. Like you won't even have to be, I don't know how long the wait list is, or I don't know how long it's going to take, but I feel like you're actually going to meet this person in the next 6 months. Next 6 months. There is this balance that's having to occur in your life first. Are you still having like legal issues with your ex? Are you still having legal issues with your ex? I feel like there's some kind of legal issue that's still happening. Huh. Okay. I actually heard your ex is a non-factor. I actually heard that something is cock blocking you. Like those were the actual words that came to my mind. And I don't say stuff like that. So, oh, well, that's why you came out as the King of Swords. There's some sort of energy, because sometimes Virgos come out as the king, as swords, either the Queen or the King of Swords, because we're ruled by Mercury and it's a very communicative air sign type thing. Let's see. I feel like it's going to be in the next 6 months, but I feel like you're going to meet the person first. But for some reason, I feel like there's this, like your exes, even though you say he's a non-factor, I almost want to say that he's still kind of attached to you in some way. Like, do you have kids together or something? Or you work together, something. I feel like there's like he has an opinion on the matter, whether you think so or not. Oh, see, he is a factor. He's really attached, like his energy is super attached to you. And whether you like it or not, he cock blocks every single man that comes, or every single opportunity that comes into your, the reason why it's taken so long doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Rachel. It doesn't matter if he's consistent or not. His energy is attached to you. So you need to have a Reiki session. Either, I mean, I provide Reiki sessions. I do 20% off for first-time Reiki clients. There are energy cords that he has attached to you because he doesn't want anybody else to be in your life. And that's why it's taken so long for anybody to come in. I don't think Sage is going to do it, sister. Like, really, I honestly do not believe Sage is going to work for this guy. This is like a serious needing to have energy cords removed from your chakras. If that makes sense. I feel like every time you get back on your feet and start moving forward, he rushes in and knocks your ass back down. So even though you said he's a non-factor and he's not consistent, he is still present. Okay. So what you need to do is to remove the energy of, and the thing is you don't have energy cords attached to him anymore, but he has energy cords attached to you. So either you're going to have to learn yourself how to remove those energy cords or have somebody like me do it for you. Whether you know somebody like me to do it for you, or you do it, or you can email me and I'll let you know what the 20% off code is. Okay? Cool. But once you do that, you'll be free. Like that's why I feel like it's all going to kind of happen at once, because once you remove that energy, that's like, I want to keep saying the word cock blocking you, and I don't even use that word. Once you remove his energy, it's all going to kind of fall into place. Okay. Fantastic. Man, you guys got some good ones tonight. This is too fun. Too much fun. Valentina. I'm not going to say it again. You know that me being a Virgo, like, I mean, I have the mouth of a sailor, but I don't do that in public. Like, I don't do it. Like, when I'm with my friends and stuff, it's like the F-bomb. Oh, and on Instagram, like the F-bomb, every other post, I will use it. Like, but for some reason, I can get real, like, shy about it. Yeah, it really is, Alan. I really appreciate it. Valentina, why do I always seem to get good? Oh, okay. I can answer that without getting cards for you. I mean, I will get cards, but first we'll just say, I think it's like the energy that's bringing it out of me. I was married to a sailor. Like I mean, he was a Navy guy. And so you can imagine the conversations that he and I had with each other. Like it was this, and this. So Valentina, the reason why you keep getting ghosted, there is a wound that you are holding on to. And so this is the way that I explain it. Every single guy that comes into your life, or every single person that comes into your life, they're mirroring something to you that you need to heal. And it's literally the same soul in a different meat suit. So like it's the same person over and over and over again. They just have a different face. And the reason why you keep getting ghosted is because there's a lesson that you need to learn, probably about abandonment. Like I used to get ghosted a lot back in the day, or guys would just hurt me and I would never know why. But I realized just very recently in the last several years that because of my abandonment and rejection issues with my father that I had with my father from when I was a young child, I kept on attracting people that were trying to show me this wound within me that I needed to heal. So I know I'm so feisty. So allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself, like whatever they trigger. Yeah, it's squishy meat suit. I'm a very squishy, like really squishy meat suit. Like it's not normal. I've been married twice and I have a 17-year-old son, so I'm not that young. Yes, and that's the thing, is the reason why these women are all the same for you over and over and over again is because they are each mirroring a part of your healing process. Once you figure out what that trigger is, once you figure out what it is that you need to heal from your childhood, that'll stop happening. Like legit, when I healed my childhood abandonment issues that just happened this summer, my entire future opened up in a huge, beautiful way. Like it was so incredible. I wish I could explain it. I wish I could explain how insane it is. Yeah, right. I wish I was 20. Well, actually, I don't wish I was 24 again. My 20s were hard, man. I hit 30 and I was happy. I was happy on my 30th birthday. I had a dirty 30 party. Like it was awesome. My 20s were hard. Yeah, so you have to take the steps forward in order to heal, Valentina. The Knight of Pentacles leads to the Six of Wands. Like your victory is in the natural healing, the natural and organic healing steps forward in order for you to heal. Like I just like double said that, sorry. What's a negative affirmation? That's weird. I don't know what the wound is. Only you know what the wound, what's triggering you. I don't know what the negative affirmation was. I think that it's rejection. I think you're holding, Valentina, I think you're holding on to a wound of rejection from either your childhood or your past in some way. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Intuition Goddess is like, stop reading it so you can get to me. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I feel like you're holding on to a past hurt, that somebody rejected you or made you feel like you were less than who you truly were. And once you actually realize that it's not about you and it's about them, it's not about you, it's about them. I never said somebody wasn't going to get married. I don't know what that means. But I never said somebody wasn't ever going to get married. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah. So I feel like it's holding on to somebody rejected you in your past. Okay. Really love yourself first. Oh. Oh, I get it now. See, I missed that. I used to say that I would never get married again, but I know I will. I get it, Olivia. Right. And Valentina, you know, you can say that you love yourself, and you probably do love yourself. You probably do really value yourself. That's not even the case. Like, I have no questions in my mind that you probably value yourself. It's the allowing yourself to not let other people project that wound onto you. You have to figure out what it is. You have to figure it out what it is. I know but I saw that for some reason that jumped out at me, and I was like, I don't ever give anybody negative affirmations. Like, that's not who I am. So that's why I was like, what? Figure out what that trigger is, and that's what's going to help you get rid of the ghosting. Okay. Yay. Intuition goddess. I used to want to be a teacher. Isn't that funny? When I was younger, I wanted to be a teacher. You don't have a question? Okay, now, here's a question. I was told that 3D union with my twin is in the next year, a decade sooner than I expected. I know, it's really scary. I would be a great teacher. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to go through, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with other people's kids all day, honestly. You know what's really funny, Intuition Goddess, is I was actually told that I was going to be in union with my twin by this time period, and it happened, but it didn't. It happened with because I thought it was going to happen with somebody else that I thought was my twin, and it happened with my true twin instead, which is really funny. So I thought I might add that, just kind of like maybe, yeah. I mean, like for the last year, I was told by more than inadvertently, I didn't even ask. I was told by intuitives and psychics for almost a year that I was going to be in union with my twin by this time, by like March, April timeframe of this year. And so I thought, okay, I'm getting ready. And I really worked on myself, and I really healed, and I really pulled myself together. And it was with my twin, but not the person I thought it was. Wow, look at that. So I kind of missed the second part of your question here. Strong soul level connection, had to let go of 3D. I'm curious who told you that. I was really surprised that it was someone else too. And I mean, I got all the signs that that was the person I was supposed to be with. But with a karmic, and this is what I had to put up, with the karmic, it's like 99% energetically connected. And that's why you think it's your twin, and that's why all the signs lead to it being your twin. But that 1% is huge. I'm gonna say I honestly don't feel like it's gonna happen this year. I don't feel. Oh, okay, that might be why. I almost feel like you have to get rid of the karmic first. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say get rid of the karmic, because I feel like you guys have a really good connection with each other. I don't think it's time. Like, it's not this year. I don't think it's not time. I'll show you the cards, but I actually don't think it's going to be a decade. I feel like it's going to be 8 years. I feel like it's going to be 8 years. So I have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. And that's why I feel like it's going to be 8 years. But you would have to, I don't know if this is your karmic or I feel like this, the King of Wands is your karmic. I don't know if he's a fire sign, but he's very like, you feel good with him. There's a confidence there that is, keeps you, I want to say keeps you put together. Like, you're supposed to be with this person right now for the purpose of your soul's growth. And I feel like the only way, okay, so that is your karmic. The only way that you would have to let go of him. I mean, you can make it happen. We all have free will, right? And we can shift the energy. We're all magical beings. We can shift the energy anytime we friggin' want to, right? I made it happen for myself in the way that I didn't think it was going to. I feel like this is your karmic. I don't feel like this is your twin, because it came out with the 2 of Cups and not the Lover's card. But with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, I still feel like even if you were, like, I feel like in 7 years, you're going to have to let go of your karmic. And within that 8-year mark is when he comes in. Tracy, if you just go to my website, you can order a reading there. Yeah. I feel like I feel like you have to be with your karmic right now. I feel like you both are helping each other on your soul purpose, on your soul path. I said freaking. I wanted to use the F-bomb. If that made sense. Janelle. Good. I'm glad. That kind of broke my heart a little bit, because I was like, it's not time to let him go. Janelle, is Janelle here? Yay! Yeah. I don't know how I hold it back either sometimes. Oh, Janelle. Should you, yes, you. Should you hold on to a relationship with a Cancer? You are a Taurus. I feel like you're coming to the end of a cycle. Classy lady, my ass. I mean, I can be. I'm a little weird, though. I think he's a karmic already. I got to get some more tea really quick. I should have done that before I started. Oh, my God. My God, Brittany. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. You'll still see me. See, as I walk in my kitchen, you'll still see me. Commercial break. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, Janelle. So I have the Hierophant and the World, and I also have the Six of Swords. So I feel like for your own sanity, and I literally want to say it that way, so I don't know what's going on, but I feel like for your own sanity, you have to let go. You have to push forward. You have to release this. You have a dog in joint custody. Well, that's not going to help. This is your opportunity to break free, though, with the Ace of Wands. Like, literally, the cards are saying run away as fast as you can. But, if you hold on to this too tightly, it's going to be very, very difficult to have any new opportunities come into your life. I mean, if you can certainly hold on to it if you want to. If you want to hold on to it and not accept what the universe wants to give you, I was going to say the same thing, Cal, but I didn't want to be mean. Give him the dog, keep your sanity. I hate to say that. Because I understand it's like giving a child away. I mean, I left my dog with my ex-husband, my second ex-husband, when I divorced him, because I was not going to play that game. I mean, we already have a child with custody, right? So I still do have to deal with him. But, and I shouldn't say deal with him because he's actually a really wonderful father. But I know how it is. It's like having it, but there's got to be a way for you to move on. I don't think that your relationship is going to be repaired. That was the question here. I don't think your relationship is going to be repaired. I feel like you're ending a cycle in your life, and you really need to think about your overall happiness and sanity with the 10 of Cups. Thanks, Joe. The only way that you are going to get to your 10 of Cups is if you go on your merry little way and have all the victory. That's, you know, the dog question, you're just going to oh, see, I can't answer that. That one's a hard one. That one's a really, really tough one. You can do the dog custody with him and still remove yourself from like the physical romantic relationship. I don't feel like your relationship's going to be repaired. Like 100%, I feel like you're closing a cycle with him. I feel like you have this opportunity to move into a much brighter day. If you can share custody with him, with the dog custody with him, and be civil, that's great. But Yeah, I feel like you like releasing that. Well, then, you know, I mean, wait for the day for the dog thing. I just don't feel like the relationship can be repaired. Sorry. But it's probably a good thing. It probably sounds like it didn't really end very well anyways. Much stronger boundaries. All right. Lauren. Oh, man. I got to do it again. There we go. Lauren. Is Lauren here, Lombardi? You're welcome, Janelle. Peace, love, and light. I'm not taking any more questions tonight. I have 2 more left, and I can already tell that my energy is not going to be able to take any more. Hi, Lauren. You want to know if you're headed towards true love. I feel like you're blocking something, Lauren. I feel like you need to get really honest with yourself. Thanks, Janelle. I feel like you need to get honest with yourself. The Page of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands, I feel like you're blocking something. I feel like, let's see. Hold on a second. Let me get more cards before I say, yeah. Let me see. Okay. So that's okay. How do I say this? I feel like you're trying too hard, Lauren. I mean, that's the only way that it feels like to me. I feel like there is, I feel like you start relationships or you start something and you like automatically fall in love or you automatically think that you are okay. Well, first of all, I don't think he's being honest for sure. Like this 5 of Wands is telling me that he's probably, and that that you should have boundaries up. But I feel like things happen really fast for you. I feel like somebody comes into your life and you automatically think like he's the one. And it feels very forced, you know, because you really want to have somebody in your life. It feels very forced. And then you'll just kind of like rise above, like they'll start doing funky things and not really like being honest with you or something like that. Or acting weird, and you rise above it and you kind of like allow it to happen because you're like, no, he's better than that. The only way, I don't feel like this that you're in right now is true love. I feel like what is going to happen is if you take the natural organic steps forward that you're supposed to be taking in order to get there, it's going to be a lot easier for you to find somebody instead of rushing in or automatically thinking that somebody is like your person. I was trying to edit myself, but there's no way I can edit myself with this. I feel like you're gaining clarity every single day that this is not the person you're supposed to be with. And I think that you actually have somebody else that wants to come in. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like somebody else that's going to be so much better for you, but you're blocking it with this negative energy in your life. Feels like this person's very negative for you, like not good. And he's teaching you a valuable lesson on how to love yourself and how to, yeah. I think that it's time for you to, bye, Rose. Come back next time. If you hit the little bell button, you'll get the notification next time I'm doing this. Yeah, I think there's definitely, but when this person comes in, I want you to take the natural steps forward. Like, I don't want you to just rush into it, because I feel like you might want to, because it will be a really close connection. And it's somebody that you've been waiting for this energy to come in. So don't deny yourself of it. Don't block it. And the only way that you're not going to block it is if you get rid of the energy that's surrounding you first. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But you can't start one thing without finishing the other. So close out the other cycle first before you move forward with this new person. And even like literally ghosting someone adds karma in your life. So don't do that. Don't do the ghosting thing. I hope that helps. I feel like that one went really, really fast, but it was kind of Melly. Is Melly still here? I'm a Virgo. I multitask all the time, and I'm a mom of boys. So hi, Melly. Okay. So where are you headed? Where is Melly? I don't know what that means. Like, where are you headed on your journey? Where are you headed physically? What's like, do you just want to know what spirit has coming for you? All right. I feel like things are shifting for you in a really big way. If you've just recently come out of the dark night of the soul, I feel like you had to leave some things behind or some people behind, and it was really exhausting for you. Don't feel guilty about it. I feel like there was, like, you thought there were some people that you needed to have in your life, or you wanted to have in your life, and then you started going through the transformation of the awakening, right? And as you're going through that awakening, I don't want you to feel guilty about the people you're having to leave behind, because this is a really long road for you, and I don't feel like they would understand. And you don't even have to say to them, I need to leave you behind. I want you to just do it. Like not in a ghosting kind of way, but I feel like you already know that your energy is shifting and it no longer belongs with this crew that you used to have. Or maybe you still have I feel like a couple of them are still around you. I don't see that. And the only way that I can explain this here, so let me tell you a little bit of my story. My girlfriend, my best friend of 20 years, when I went through my spiritual awakening, she's an extremely religious person, and she and I always got along with each other. And we even would go to church with each other. Like, we grew up with each other basically, and go to church, and we our children grew up with each other. Like it was a big deal. It was a big relationship. And when I told her that I started card reading, she asked me when was the last time I saw my psychiatrist? So that was the end of that friendship. I understand that she was concerned about my well-being, but it didn't have to come out that way, right? So you can still love these people. Like you can still hold space for them, because I love her and I will love her till the day I die. But I'm not taking any more questions tonight, Tana. Please do not send me any money, because I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to do these. So there's that. But for next time, it's $30 for one question sent to my PayPal, and the link will always be in the description box for my PayPal. But yeah, all the questions are taken up. Yeah, because my time, I'm exhausted. Like literally, I'm so tired now. I will probably sleep really well tonight, hopefully. That's happened to you, Melly? Okay. Funny that I needed to share that story with you, right? There are no coincidences. So even your energy is shifting. And that's why I'm like, I kind of feel like you need to sort of keep your journey and keep everything that's going to yourself. I don't feel like this is something that you need to make public in any way, shape, or form. Not right now, at least, because you already feel guilty enough that you're having to leave people behind. So you're on the right path. I feel like you need to know that you're on the right path. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it's just, you're going to have to leave. You're going to have to leave people behind. You just will. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords. You're just going to have to leave people behind, whether they like it, whether you like it. But that I hid what I was doing, because you have to feel confident about it within yourself. And you're in such a vulnerable position when you're going through this transformational process and awakening. It's so vulnerable, like so vulnerable. And sometimes you have to hold that very close and very dear to you until the time is right. Like you'll be able to open up to people eventually, but you'll know the right people that you can open up to when that happens. Okay. I don't really analyze words anymore. I just decide whether I like the words or not. And I'm like, whatever. Thank you. Hey, Sarah. The real deal gal. First of all, I don't know what your name is, but I don't have that email from you. I don't see an email. You said you sent the email. I don't see it. Not entirely sure why. Nothing. I don't know what email you sent it to. You sure you got the right reader? Amila, I'm not taking any more questions tonight. We can quiet you if you're going to act like that, because I can't have that in the chat. You know, you've heard it several times that, I mean, I'm not taking any more questions. You're welcome, Melly. Please take good care of yourself. Don't let other people tell you. I don't know. I'm even looking at my spam and I don't see it there. What email did you send it to? Because the email you need to send it to is spirituallyfearless1111@gmail.com. And you said your name was Andrea Jennings. Okay. I'm curious if it's the right, if you send it to the right person. All right. So, oh, I thought I showed you. I did. I thought I showed you the 3 of Cups and the Death card, the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's 1111. Spiritually Fearless 1111 at gmail.com. You're welcome, Melly. All right, guys. Thanks, Amila. It just, that's really frustrating to me because I'm doing the best I can. And if you're not here early enough and you don't buy a question, I can't really do anything. You tripped over mid-reading. I don't know what. Oh, yeah, that's not my, no, that's not my email. Never has been. You're welcome. Artie, you spelled that wrong. Virgo's not perfect. It is fun. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you, Artie. I know you tried. You tried. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I appreciate all of you. I think you're the best. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you later. Bye.